What we're going to have a go at today is drawing in perspective. So the type of perspective sketching we're doing is 1 point perspective. What I've done is I've set up my paper with a horizon line and a vanishing point in the middle. What I'm then going to do is start sketching. I'm doing this freehand, but you're welcome to try and do this with a straight edge if you're happier doing so. And I'm just sketching, as you can see, a series of lines that, just like in previous lessons, we've focused on lines being parallel and being at right angles to each other. The bit that I'm then going to do beyond that, to make this box look 3D and in perspective, this top corner is going to be aiming for that vanishing point there. This bottom corner is also aiming for that vanishing point there. And then finally, this bottom corner is aiming for that vanishing point there. Now, to make this box look three-dimensional, we need to then add the back of the box on. The back of the box has to then be parallel with the front of the box. So if this line is travelling straight up and down, similar to what we've been doing sketching previously, that line also needs to be travelling straight up and down. This one is travelling across the page, we can then use that to travel across the page. We can then darken in the outline of our perspective box. As I say, I'm doing mine completely freehand. You're welcome to use a straight edge if you are happier doing that, but what I'm looking for you to try and do is I'm looking for you to try and sketch a series of boxes. Now, sketching below the horizon line, I will get a slightly different effect. Again, I've sketched a box there. The corners are then aiming for the vanishing point, and then finally for the vanishing point. Back of the box, same, it's going to be parallel with the front of the box. The back of the box, parallel with the front of the box. Okay, and then darkening that in. Now, above or below the vanishing point, you will hopefully get the sort of effect that I've created here, where it looks as if the boxes are either smaller than us, we're looking on top of them, or they're floating up in the air. If, however, you sketch a box which is spanning the horizon line, so there we go, I've drawn a box which goes above and below, then actually the effect that you get is something like that. We can't see the top side of the box and we can't see the underside of the box. Okay, so what I'm looking for you to do is on a piece of paper, not just 3 boxes like that, but you can do a series of different rectangular or square shaped boxes above the horizon line, on the horizon line and below the horizon line. If anybody wants anything extra, another thing you can do is you can imagine for a minute that the boxes have got holes in them. So for example, if I was to make a hole in the end of that box there, this corner here will then be aiming for the vanishing point. So that continues, it does go to the vanishing point, but I've only drawn part of it. And you can do the same with the other boxes. When you're finished, folks, if you can try and photograph your work and then upload to Google Classroom.